Why is it so important to actually get diagnosed with ADHD and not just diagnose yourself? And here is why. Is all the coping tools and all the coping skills that I can share, all the experiences that I can share are never going to fully work for you. They won't. They work for somebody with ADHD. I share from experience of having ADHD. And the reason I share this is you have to get diagnosed to know what's going to work for you, to have that clarity in life. If you want to get diagnosed with ADHD, you can click the link in the bio. ADHD Online, it's testing. You can get tested for ADHD. It's 2-3 hours to do. It does take a while. This isn't a quick fix. It's not a quick solution. And it is so important, and I wish I would have known, is I got diagnosed with level 1 autism back in 2020. This is during the pandemic. It was all through Zoom and testing that way, and I got diagnosed with this. Well, I don't think I have level 1 autism anymore. And the more that I've been digging into trauma therapy, especially, I feel that I'm very ADHD. And I also have what's called anxious attachment when it comes to my relationship style. And these combined mirror a lot of what level 1 autism does. I still have triggers when it comes to sensory and sounds. I still struggle when it comes to even textures a little bit and overwhelmingness. But I also get very overwhelmed, emotional regulation struggles when it comes to even anxious attachment. I'm constantly in an anxiety state of mind and in a mode of fight and flight. And this is why it's so important. It's because when I was diagnosed with autism, I was given a lot of coping tools. And guess what? These coping tools don't really work. I mean, they work to a little bit. The stuff made a little bit of sense, but the coping didn't really fully work. So if the coping isn't fully working, you may have a wrong diagnosis. And that's why it's so important when you are, whatever it is, looking it up and researching it, if the coping skills aren't working for you at all, you got to talk to your therapist. You got to find a different therapist. You got to get in for a second opinion on the diagnosis so that you can start treating what you really are struggling with. And trust me, it changes everything.